The Minnesota Vikings fans are weighing in on a decision by the cheer squad for welcoming two male cheerleaders.
Blaze Sheik and Louis Kahn officially joining the Vikings cheer team for the 2025 season. The Vikings will debut their new squad on a major stage facing the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football, September 8th.
The team making the announcement to social media, and now, to no surprise, it's going viral. Some accounts online even claim to be canceling season tickets because of the move.
To further weigh in, let's welcome former NFL player for the Minnesota Vikings and federal commissioner for the Commission of Social Status of Black Men and Boys, Jack Brewer. Jack, let me start by saying that there have been male cheerleaders for quite a while. I have a friend who was one at Penn State. His son plays football for UCLA now, and he himself is about 6'3", 220. He was out there to lift up the girls that were jumping up. It's like you said, they're the base, right? Mm-hmm. They're the foundation. This is a little different. So it's not that they're male in and of themselves, but this makes a lot of people. I've heard criticism from both sides. It's like, why all you conservatives having a problem with this? What are your thoughts when you see this?
I mean, men have no business with pom-poms. I mean, male cheerleaders are there to throw women up and catch them. But the second you put a pom-pom in a man's hand, I have a major problem with it. And I can tell you right now, most of those Minnesota Viking players are going to have a problem with it. This is disrespectful to the game of football. There's no place for this. You know, Roger Goodell steps in with so many other things, but to allow this debauchery on the sidelines of NFL's football fields and stadiums, it's a disrespect to the game. It's a disrespect to the culture of the game and what it means to play. You know, men and women have a role, and when you start blending those roles, that should make alarm bells go off. And so it's disappointing. You know, for me, I was actually considering going to my Minnesota Viking alumni game this season, and I've canceled that. I want nothing to do with that organization until they start making a positive impact on children instead of showing kids, vulnerable children, this ridiculous mess on their sidelines. They need to do better than that.
Wow. Well, you know, others feel the same exact way you do. The decision has received some heavy backlash, with one user writing, "We are done with the NFL. Tried to let them back on our TV after the kneeling fiasco bug. Apparently, they haven't learned." More sports fans need to watch college football until they ruin that. And this user posting, "I'd expect this from the Cowboys, but not the Vikings." And finally, another user writing, "This might be the dumbest move in NFL history. First, male captains of a cheer squad and talk of an all-male cheerleading division. Yeah, something smells off here. Fans are already canceling season tickets. WTF is even this at Vikings." So, Jack, they did go viral, right? They did want to get attention. So maybe this was just a PR stunt gone wrong. Or will it lead to people canceling their season tickets?
I can tell you it'll lead to people canceling season tickets. Most adults in America don't want their children being brainwashed like this. They don't want their do you want your 5, 6, 7-year-old boy exposed to men acting like women with pom-poms on the sideline and twerking their bodies in ways that's not natural? This is not right. I'm a football coach. I've coached football for many years. You know, now I'm actually at Westminster Academy coaching football. I can tell you, I would not want my players, I would not want my son, I would not allow any of my young men around this type of behavior. This is just wrong, and they need to put a stop to it. It's not right. Men are taking positions from women across sports, across the country, and in every sport you see it. You see men now pretending like they're women and taking women's positions and putting women in situations where they shouldn't be. And enough is enough. The world is tired of this. You've seen the International Olympic Committee step in and change the way that they were going. You've seen the World Cup take a stand. You've seen all these international organizations take a stand about men coming in and trying to pretend they're women. Enough is enough of it.
Okay, Jack, I can hear the counter argument that these people represent some members of our community, some members of our society. They may be different from the rest of us, but maybe that kid sees them and thinks, oh, there's nothing wrong with me because I see that this person is playing that role on that cheer squad. And I'm just trying to give them a voice in this conversation.
Yeah, and everyone deserves a voice, but we don't empower mental health issues. We don't empower people whose mind state is not right and make it as righteousness. Just because you have a sickness, just because you have a deficiency mentally, doesn't mean that I'm going to promote that as righteousness to young children who need to be trained and who need to be instructed on how to be and how to. My son watches me and learns how to become a man. He's not going to learn how to become a man from watching TV or watching men with pom-poms on the sideline. That's ridiculous.
All right, Jack Brewer, thank you so much for stopping by.